see there's the inlet building, but we'll go into the compressor building. So there's your driver, a Waukesha engine. Natural gas is the fuel, drives the compressor. So there's your coupler that moves your compressor. So this is a separable style compressor with 4 cylinders. Ariel is the make of the compressor. You can see it has 3 stages. So this is stage 1. So your inlet gas comes into here, this line right here. Any extra moisture will hopefully drop out. Come out here and go into your first stage suction bottle. It's a pulsation dampener type bottle is what it does. This is your actual cylinder, pistons inside of here, and these are your valves. So suction valves, discharge valves. Valves will then, once your gas is compressed, it'll go down into here, your discharge bottle. And then it'll come out. You can follow the line hopefully. Goes into your first stage cool, and then it'll come in here on this line right here. If you follow it under the grating, it will then come in. Gotta watch out for a few oil drums here. Into your second stage suction, your scrubber. After it scrubs and does some things, it'll hopefully drop out any oil that's mixed or any extra liquids. Again, it'll go into the grating, come up here, and get compressed in one stage. This is second stage cylinder. And then it will go down into your discharge bottle, which you can see down under the floor. And then it will go and get cooled. And then it'll come back into, that's your third stage bottle right there. Or your third stage suction, sorry. Scrubber, come in here once it's cooled. Come down and come up into your third stage suction bottle. Then get compressed, it'll get cooled, and then it'll get sent to the dehy building. Quite a lot to take into. Hope I wasn't moving too fast. Here's your lubrication system right here. Lubricate your cylinders. Crankshaft, you can see your crank's fluid oil levels right there, as well as right here. This is probably your shutdowns. This is your meter to tell you how much oil you're using, leaking, losing. Yeah. And then this is a gas detector right here. So if any gas is leaking, it'll sense it, send a signal, and shut it down. So as you can see, maybe I hope, from looking at this, that each cylinder is kind of staggered. Serves a couple purposes. Obviously, the crankshaft is built that way so that you can only pull one cylinder out at a time, right? The other option I think it does is that it helps offset any forces, right? So that's another thing. Yeah, and you always go first row, second row, third row, fourth row is what they call them. So if you have a one of your pistons is one of your valves is failing, you would be able to tell maintenance which cylinder to look on. So you could either say it's third stage suction, inboard, outboard, 2 o'clock, you know, so forth. Or you could say first row, third row, second row, fourth row. So, not row, throw. Alright, fuel gas again comes in here from your dehy and then goes to run your engine there. Engine wise, I don't know what, there's your exhaust. Your air intake is this stuff right here. It's got some turbos back there that you can see to help bring your air in and push your exhaust out, I guess. Looks like it's a 12-cylinder device, and it's ran through your, well, here's your front end. This is your water pump. Make sure that's not leaking when you do your checks. What else can we say about this guy? Here's your panel checks right here. It tells you your suction pressures, discharge pressures. Also gives you engine manifold pressures. These are your Catadyne heaters. We'll talk about in Enigma D, a little bit of C maybe. Comes in. Oh, this is your electric. It's electrically driven. Yeah, so that's the compressor site. It's pretty. It's not as scary as it is, and the best thing to do is when there's a turnaround to get in here and ask questions and look and see what the internals of these look like when they pull out. When they pull out the piston, look and see what they look like.